Hey everyone. Before we dive into the demo today, I want to explain a little bit about how we think about the North Star in terms of what we're developing, because it helps inform how the demo flows. So, what we see today in the market is that 100 different companies at least are developing solutions to track token cost. And while that's important, it's really not differentiating. And so it's a table stakes item you have to have, but it's in the long term not going to be super meaningful. And so where we're focused is on a 360-degree view of spending, not only, what do the tokens cost, but what do all of the decisions that agents make cost to build more of a 360-degree view of spending. And then ultimately to measure that spending against the ROI and the business outcome to determine, regardless of what you spent between tokens and tool costs, which we'll explain as we go along, did it ultimately matter in the grand scheme of things? And so when we talk about the cost of AI, we think about three horizons of spending. We're definitely in phase two now. Some companies aren't there yet, but phase one is the easy one, it's token cost. Horizon two is what do the tools that agents invoke cost? The problem today is that an agent in various scenarios might make calls out to services like Equifax or Experian or identity management services in a financial services case. And each of those calls could cost anywhere from a couple of dollars to 20 to $30. And because agents need access to these tools in order to do the job of something like processing a loan, and because agents are non-deterministic, the agents can end up consuming far more in external tool costs than they can in tokens. And the problem today is that you get the bill from the external service provider with absolutely no connection back to the agent who made the decision and no ability to run that chain back and see where the problem exists. And that's one of the solutions that we're bringing forward. The third horizon is when agents start spending real money in the real world to buy real things. Like we hear the example of agents booking tickets for you when they become available, like plane tickets. Our system is designed to track the costs of any of those things across the board. The other thing to understand is that prior to this, we were a usage-based billing company. And so not only are we focused on the cost side of this in the 360-degree view, like we talked about, but we're also focused on the revenue side of it. And so we have an ability for customers to use us either to go end to end and fully generate invoices based off of the revenue that comes from AI-backed services, or simply to understand the revenue that is generated from them. And so for all the customers who are trying to figure out how to price AI-based services today, we can show them a revenue to cost mapping using complex revenue generation schemes like they're using today without having to replace their billing provider, because that's not our primary objective. But what we can show them is an ROI view. And we'll talk about that as we dive in today.